All right. Take like 100, guys. What's up, everyone? My name is Adam Ramirez. I am 30 years old, currently living in Austin, Texas. I am an ISSA certified personal trainer. Um, Over here, can't really see them that well, but I currently hold 3 certifications: personal training, general personal training, corrective exercise, and nutrition, sports nutrition. Um, I personally have been training for the past 13 years, on and off. Now, I say on and off because, like most people out there that are looking for some sort of education via the internet, via YouTube, and via someone who's been there and done that, or motivation, inspiration, I've I've made excuses over the years. I've had patches where I've been very successful and I've seen tremendous strength gains and got very lean and started my bulk and was doing it well and lean bulking. I've had great success over the years, but I've also had great failures. I've failed more times than I can count. Um, I'm currently in the midst of rising from one of those failures right now. Over the past year and a half, I've actually been extremely inconsistent with diet, extremely inconsistent with my training. Um, I've put on a lot of body fat. I've lost a lot of muscle mass, a lot of strength. I've dealt with depression during that time, anxiety, self extremely self conscious. Not to sound vain, but just don't like the way I feel. Don't like the way I fit or don't fit into certain clothes. And I'm sure a lot of people out there can relate, which is why I've chose now to build this channel. I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for fitness and get information out there and hopefully motivate and inspire some people along the way as well, for years. I've been wanting to do it for a long time. Again, excuses. I do have a full-time corporate job. It's been more and more demanding in the past few years because as you climb up the corporate ladder, usually the responsibilities and demands grow. Also, recently just had my second child. I have a family, I have a wife. Been married for 5 years, been together for 9. Love her more than anything in the world. I have a son who's about to turn 8 years old here next month. And then a newborn that was born just last week. He's celebrating his 1 week birthday today. We also originally from California, moved to Texas about a year ago. So over the past year, everyone's been adjusting to that. My son's been adjusting to that, as well as my wife and I. So we had a house built. We just moved into our house a few months ago. So it's just been one thing after another. Boom, boom, boom. So again, I chose now to start this channel because I've been there. I've tried to train while trying to support a family. I've tried to train while working and supporting a family. I've made the excuses. Oh, it's what, I'm too tired after work. I can't get to the gym after work. It's too early to wake up in the morning, and we have a young child. Like it's hard for me to get my rest or whatever to feel like I have the energy to go do this. I've made the excuses. I've had the failures. I've also had patches of great success, like I mentioned, significant success. I've also trained over the past 10 years or so. I've probably had about 24 clients throughout that time span. I've just kind of always done it on the side, but I'm hoping with the birth of this channel and this series that I'm going to do, this 12-week trainer series, that I'm going to walk you guys through my personal training and my journey to get back in shape and get in the best shape of my life. I have every intention at the end of this 12 weeks to be the leanest I've ever been, the strongest I've ever been naturally, and to continue to build great content. Again, to educate, inspire, and motivate. So I hope you guys, will follow along over the next 12 weeks. Follow these videos. I'm going to be sharing a lot of tips that I've come up with over the years, tips for how to count calories, how to track macros, how to set them up, how to stay on track, tips and tricks to to come up with your goals, to come up with achievable goals and crush those goals incrementally throughout your throughout your journey. A lot of people make mistakes and they don't even realize it from day one, and they think they're doing the right thing, even coaches, and they think they're doing the right thing, and what all they're really doing is setting themselves up to fail. A lot of people set unobtainable goals, and when I say that, I'm not trying to discourage anyone, but if you have a goal, I want to lose 100 pounds, but I want to lose it in a month, that's an exaggeration, but that's not a reachable goal. If you have a goal to reach 100 to lose 100 pounds, and you want to lose it over the course of a year, that's a much more obtainable goal. And then you can have short-term goals. Okay, this month I want to lose 10 pounds, or I want to lose 5 pounds, or whatever. Incremental steps. So goal setting, how to stay on track, preparation tips, meal prepping tips, things like that to make your day, especially if you're in school, have a family, working, all of the above. Tips to keep you on track, to keep things as smooth and as efficient as possible. So again, I chose to start this channel now versus, prior, when I was in much better shape and things like that. Because quite frankly, I kind of recently hit my rock bottom as far as my fitness journey was concerned. Didn't like the way I was feeling, and decided I'm going to make a change, and I'm going to show everyone how they can make a change, how they can get the best results possible. In addition to the video series, which I'm going to share as much information as I possibly can with you guys, I'm going to try to share so much information with you guys that you guys might not even need a trainer or a coach, or you guys would just be able to take some of these tips in addition to, I'm sure, other channels you guys are watching. But with that said, if you are looking for a little extra edge, if you are just, if you're a beginner to this and you are overwhelmed and you're looking for, a meal plan and a workout plan and just something that I can just look at it and I can follow it. I don't have to come up with my own protocols and things like that, because you are that overwhelmed, you are that busy right now, and you just need a starting point. You need a little edge to get you started. I do offer online coaching, and I offer 8-week meal plans, 8-week workout plans. Those are individuals. They're $50 each, 100% customized to your specific goals. Your specific goals, whether you want to build muscle, lose body fat, bulk up, gain size, gain strength, things like that. If you're training for athletic purposes, or if you're just training more for like aesthetics and just for your own personal growth, the diets are customized. Meal plans. I'm not going to say you have to eat 6 meals a day and you can only eat this type of food at this time and this type of food at this time. We're not going to go there. We're going to, you're going to get a variety of different options for each meal. Typically what I do is I do 3 to 4 different options for each meal. Now, the number of meals is dependent on your preference. I have a questionnaire. If you would like to reach out to me and inquire about training and coaching, I have a questionnaire that everyone needs to fill out before I even get started. That way I can ensure that I am building the plan to meet your goals, as well as I can ensure that I am building a plan that's going to be sustainable for you. So with that said, if you're the type of person that only likes to eat 2 meals a day because you just don't really get hungry, but you want to bulk, I'm going to give you 2 meals. I can give you a plan that's 2 meals a day. Again, depending on weights and things, there's a lot of variables, but depending on things, I might recommend, maybe let's try to space it out 3 meals, or maybe let's try to add a 4th meal, or whatever. I might guide that, but ultimately it's going to be based on what you want. If you are the type of person that likes to eat 6 little meals, we can do 6 little meals. But like I said, each meal on your meal plan is going to have a variety of options. In addition to the meal plan itself, there's a separate document that I provide with every meal plan that is it's usually 2, 3, sometimes even 4 pages, depending on what your goals are, depending on how detailed you're trying to get with it. That is protocols. It goes over seasonings, condiments to use, what not to use, what to consider, tips for meal prepping, to keep food fresh longer, to keep food tasting better, to keep things interesting, because it gets very bland, you know, eating the same things over and over. It gets old quick. So very detailed. Same thing, similar thing with the exercise protocol. I give you a full workout plan designed for what your needs are, as well as a separate protocol that's, you know, usually 2, 3, 4 pages long of tips, things to consider when, you know, when doing the lift, cues to look for as far as, you know, keep your chest up, keep your shoulders back, things like that, as well as references if it's a lift that, you know, you may more than likely have not done, or you say you haven't done, and you know, and I'm not able to obviously be there with you hands on. I'll give you links to tutorial videos or references, where you can actually see a visual representation of that as well. So again, $50 for an 8-week meal plan, $50 for an 8-week workout plan, or $100 if you do a bundle and purchase both at the same time. $100 and you get 2 free weeks. So 10-week training plan for the bundle for meal and workout plan for $100. I'll put the link down below in the description to my email address, and then also to my fitness Instagram page. Just started it yesterday. Only have one little kind of test video I put on there, but I plan to upload a lot of content to that as well. Quick little workout tips and tutorials. But yeah, guys, other than that, you know, again, I'm going to be doing a 12-week series here. I'm going to try to upload as frequently as possible. I'm going to try to do at least 2 videos a week. Again, I do have a full-time job. I have a newborn, which you probably can tell if you look at my eyes. They're a little dark and have some circles and bags under them. But I'm going to try to do at least 2 videos. I mean, hopefully more. As you can probably tell, I don't have a ton of experience in front of the camera, as well as I've never really edited before. So as I start filming workout content and things like that, and I have to do more edits and cuts and things like that, animations, it might get a little tricky, but I'm going to try to upload as frequently as possible. I'm going to upload a lot of, you know, full days of eating. I'm going to explain meals. The next couple videos I already have planned out. I'm going to go over nutrition, setting up your macros, how to count them, and then also, you know, my guidelines, my principles for staying on track and crushing your goals. In addition to that, I'm going to do a couple basic tutorials, you know, probably proper bench press technique, proper squat technique, proper deadlift, kind of go over the big 3, right? And then, you know, tutorial videos separate for that. I'll give a tour of my home gym, pointing to it like you guys can see off camera. But I'll give a tutorial of my home gym. Super proud of it. It's something I've wanted for years. It's not finished yet, but it's definitely, you know, functional. In no way, shape, or form am I sponsored by Rogue, but I love the Rogue equipment. So 99% of that equipment in there right now is Rogue. But I'll go through a gym tour of my garage gym and go through each piece of equipment, why I chose that equipment, in case you're interested in you know, getting ready to build your own garage gym. A lot of those pieces I purchased were either because they're just necessity pieces that I feel, or that they're multifunctional. There's ways to use them outside of just what they're known for. So you can get more functionality out of them. So I'll kind of go through those things, why I purchased them. You know, again, if it's a piece where I think you can use it in multiple ways other than what you might think, maybe do, you know, I'll explain that, go through that, maybe show a demonstration of some of those things. But again, guys, you know, I think I've talked your ear off long enough. Again, I just want to welcome you guys to the channel. Hopefully, you know, this has piqued your interest a little bit. Hopefully you guys give me a chance here, and you know, we can go on this journey together. And again, I failed a lot, but I've also had a lot of success, and I've also helped a decent amount of clients over the years with success. So I feel like I can, you know, hopefully help some of you guys out there. So if you're interested in the channel, if I piqued your interest, please like and subscribe. I promise the videos will get better as I go on, get used to, get more comfortable in front of the camera and get used to the editing and things like that. So thank you guys for watching. Again, my name is Adam Ramirez. See you later.